Hey folks, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. Okay, new fort. Don't know where I'm going to be here yet. Let's look around. This is the same world as the previous series, Wall Scorched, um, which was I forget the darn name of it. Yeah, Realm of Souls. And so if you want to look at the Embark episode of that for any pertinent details on whatever I was saying, then I don't remember what it was. But anyway, I'm just gonna sort of pick another place. I'm sort of trying to figure out what I want to do here. Okay, I think I found a spot. I don't know why it has aquifers all of a sudden. I changed it from one computer to another, so that's probably why. I must remember in the starter pack, but not remember in the actual save file. So when I transferred it over, even though it still has, that's just weird. Well, at any rate, I don't quite understand. Maybe you have to copy over the starter pack's preferences or something. I don't know how that works. But at any rate, let's move our bark area probably up one. Although honestly, I'm not really sure this is a cold environment. Although we do have forest, wilderness, brook, no aquifer. Although our surroundings are not real good, as you see here. Terrifying, and I think these must be goblin establishments. I'm just guessing though. But we have everything we need here. Let's go into, yes, we're at war with the goblins, obviously. We have the ore. I'm repicking the ores of doctrine again. Um, and on the main continent, we're here. I can't remember where we were last time. I think we're up here somewhere. Wall Scorch was up there. So we're still pretty far away from everyone. I think it's connected via the Arctic, but I don't think there's really any dwarven civilizations on this continent, really, unless you go through the Arctic somehow. So I'm just guessing there. Um, Elevation, I guess, is okay. Although it does have some cliffs here, as you can see. Okay, we're going to embark for the thingy carefully. Yeah. Two miners at the topmost rank we can get them here. Wood color does not need to be very good. And maybe just have some carpentry, building designer, and that's probably it for him. Let's see here. How about a mason? Add a, well, competent. And maybe just a little bit of mechanic just to get you going. And you will be grower, brewer, cook. And you will be, who will you be? How about stone crafter? So we get that going right away this time. Debating whether to do other things here too. Maybe try something a little different this time around, but I'm sort of a creature of habit. And our last one, I typically will go for someone who's basically like an administrator type. So an appraiser, I like going max on appraiser, but I'll pull back one. Organizer, record keeper, judge of intent, and then maybe leader. We'll go 3 in leader. How's that? Yeah, so we'll actually probably be, he'll stay as leader for most of the time. Alright, so um, what do we want here? Picks, 2, yes. Battle axes, 2, yes. That's good. Get rid of the anvil. Get rid of unneeded seeds. Plump helmet spawns, probably the top priority. Thread's fine, I guess. Bags you can cut back on a little bit. I actually want another rope. Do 6 ropes. Cut back one quiver. The wheelbarrow. Alright, so what do we want here as far as animals go? Let's bring ourselves a... No. One of each type of dog. One of each cat. As far as animals go, I don't know how the environment is here, so I don't know if we can use grazing animals. So I'll probably go with my, tried and true 3 hens and a rooster routine here. So that leaves us with 148. So what else do we want? Probably drinks would be good. Probably not a whole lot more. I'll probably just invest in other things here. Although, oh, I did say forested, so I'm not going to worry about that. We don't know what kind of metal we'd have here, do we? I could just have them, bring something that maybe we can make some iron with, like some magnetite or something. Do we want that, though? This is the question. That's a lot, though. Yeah, that's a lot. Forget it. I'm not going to worry about that. So we're going to just basically go crazy on drinks and food, I think, for the rest of it. And I don't think we're going to have running water here. So that could be a pretty big problem. So, yeah, well, let's name the fortress. This never really works out well, but let's hopefully we will find something semi-decent this time around. I'll pause while I do this too. Okay, Palaceskull, which was the only one after many, many attempts at this to get a decent sounding group. Let's see, how about we'll just pick something quickly here. We are the Trade of Wings. Let's see if I remember that. I never remember the group name, but alright, we'll embark now and I'll... Okay, if you want to read that, you can. I'm not going to bother to read it. Palaceskull, and, well, it says dingoes this time, so interesting. We'll just go right in. Okay, here we are. Let's take a look here. Palaceskull, 14th of Galena, the year 252, late summer. So keep that in mind because we're going to actually either going to get a trade caravan in relatively soon, or we might not get a trade caravan until the following year. So that's could be a bad thing. Yeah, obviously. Um, so let's take a look at the environment before we do anything. I like kind of pulling back here with my mouse wheel, if you can see it. Alright, so we are sort of like right here. Let's kind of go up this. Strange, it is just sort of like on the side of a major hill mountain sort of thing. If you go down, there is sort of a water, and it doesn't seem to be frozen, even though it did say we're embarking in a cold environment. So if I can get a well built, I'll be quite happy. Question is, where do I want to build my base? Because this is quite it's going to be quite interesting. Well, I think what I want to do is what I was saying at the end of Wall Scorched. Basically make a small building on the surface. It'll have the trade depot either here on or closer to the water. I'm not sure yet. And it'll basically be us turtling for a while, getting ourselves established underground more before we go out on the surface. And then, I don't know, this has got quite an interesting environment here. I don't think I'm going to do a lot of terraforming on this. So the question is, do I just want to dig down like on a ridge like right here? Or go down where the water is? I think it'd be more dwarfy to do it up here, don't you think? Gonna make our building right here. If you see my mouse, we will make a well, and we'll kind of start from there. So that's an idea. Okay, so I set up a few things up there. This is gonna get broken down. Let's get actually, I should actually get a hotkey over here, shouldn't I? This will be where we dig down. I haven't determined exactly where yet. I think I'll save that for next episode. I just wanted this to be an embark episode, and yeah, so we'll just sort of end this here, kind of just introducing the thing. What I will do is set up some, animal stockpiles here. Take a look at the dog. those in there, and that'll give people something to do. So we'll be back next time and we'll kind of basically start this all up. See you next time. Adios.